Nobody's here yet. So this is what everybody's going to see whenever they come view the video later tonight and tomorrow after they figure out that it's up.
Okay, the first thing we got to tell them, why don't y'all have your notifications on?
Yeah,
You know,
unbelievable. All these people that are watching, everybody that's watching right now missed it.
Yeah.
You could have been here live.
Yeah, live.
Unbelievable.
Come on, people.
Come on, people. What are you doing?
Come on now.
Come on. Why would you do that?
Somebody will show up eventually. If they don't, we'll just end it.
Yep. Just say, well, that's enough of that. Oop, I was letting my finger get in the way. I'm trying not to pull a Donnie.
Don't pull it, Donnie.
Look, folks, we do this the old-fashioned way.
Old-fashioned.
They can see all of your sinks. You've got a nice backdrop there. We've been cleaning up. We want to make sure that people can see the sinks better.
Yep.
There are a couple people in here.
Woohoo!
People are already thumbs upping the video.
That's what
I like when they do that, you know, because they're just doing that out of charity. They don't know this is going to be a good video.
Yep.
They're just trying to help you.
I appreciate it.
Well, since the early birds are here, I guess we can just start talking, you know, and we don't have to worry about waiting on everybody else.
Let's see if they got any questions first before we do.
Oh, there's like 9 people. If anybody has any questions for my brother Donnie, go ahead and shoot. Come on, people, thumbs up. Hey, Nate is here. Nate, did you see the video that we dedicated to you the other day? The Lukenbach, Texas, when I put his name in. I knew he'd know. You know he's a big Waylon Jennings fan. Uh-huh.
I'm back, by the way.
Yeah, Donnie's back, so don't come try to rob us. People don't get that probably. Tell them about that, Donnie.
Yo, that's YouTube. You see stuff like that, I'm already back, so you can try.
Yeah.
But
if you see that Donnie's in Texas, it's an old video, folks. He's not going to go to Texas and then tell you that he's in Texas so you can come steal his sinks. Why would he do that, people? Come on now.
It's the Saints. I can't let the Saints go.
If anybody has any questions for my brother Donnie, go ahead and shoot. We are here in our warehouse in beautiful downtown Jefferson, South Carolina. And we are about one day out, about 24 hours out from the great hailstorm of 2024. It was bad. Yeah. Nate said he did see your thank you. I mean, he said you saw your dedication to him.
We had hail come through last night. It busted Ronnie and Joey's windshields out of their truck.
Yep.
Along with a bunch of other damage. But that's not the big announcement.
Yeah. We had so my shop is in Rock Hill, South Carolina. And, you know, we have this stuff in Jefferson, South Carolina, which is about 45 minutes away. Nate says, love the singing, Donnie, almost as good as mine. So we're at the shop yesterday, and the rain comes in, and then here comes the hail, and they were the size of golf balls. Acid Rain says, hi, Ryan. Hey, Acid Rain. And the golf balls were coming down and bouncing off everybody's cars and stuff. So our buddy Trevor, who just started a new channel, by the way, Trevor in the 80s. Check that out here on YouTube if you're interested in that. Trevor's got some cool videos that we're putting up. Our buddy Trevor, it just came up to the shop, and he's got a pretty nice car, and here to come the golf ball size hail. It broke out his sunroof. Hey, Pat. It broke out his sunroof. It broke my windshield. It broke Joe's windshield. Put dents all over all of our vehicles. There was a Mercedes parked in front of our store. It broke the back window of the Mercedes out. You could hear the roof, the hail coming off the roof. Slap the table, Donnie, so they can see how it sounded. So we're sitting there and we hear this sound. What was that? I thought I heard something. What in the world is that sound? That's how the hail sounded. Hey, Gusty, that's how the hail sounded. And it went on for 3 or 4 minutes. And just after it was done, we all went out in the parking lot. There were about 200 cars in the parking lot, all ruined. I mean, it pretty much totaled every car in the parking lot. You think they were totaled?
Nah, maybe. Front windshields, back windshields, sunroofs, and the hoods and the trunks and the top of the fenders and the top of the car.
Probably totaled on a lot of those cars.
The clothes, yeah.
There was a minivan right in front of our store. I don't even think they call them minivans anymore. Like one of those. Is that considered an SUV now? It looks like a minivan.
Looks like a minivan to me.
The whole top of it was rippled with dents. I mean, it's like a 4x8 top or 5x8 top on that thing, and dents everywhere. Probably 100 dents on the roof. There's no way you can fix that.
You had to skim coat the whole thing with Mondo.
Yeah. And then, whoever has it's going to complain that that's not a real fix, that it's not how it was. So I don't know. I don't know, folks. I don't know what's going to happen with all that, but it was not cool. And it made Joey sick to his stomach because these roofs have TPO roofs. Acid Rain says, we want photos. Yeah, we need to get you some photos. We'll have them available sometime. A lot of these buildings have TPO roofs, which are like a membrane roof. And if hail hits it, it shatters it, kind of. It's kind of a weird thing. It's rubber, kind of, but when the hail hits it, it like spider webs it. And that makes it where it's compromised, basically.
Yeah, it's basically reinforced, and it'll rip that reinforcement out of it.
Yeah.
So messes it up.
So it screws up roofs. So like every roof in Rock Hill will probably be damaged,
Talking about TPO roofs, y'all. We've got a big milestone this week. This building we're in, we was able to get a new roof put on it, and it's an actual TPO roof.
Yeah. So if you've watched all of my brother Donnie's videos, we did several of them about putting a roof coating on this old roof. I guess I got to tell them where the building came from. So this building, a long, long time ago, was a car dealership. I'm talking way back, like 1920s. And there was a building here with a big domed roof on it, or like a curved roof on it. And a tornado came through in like 1956, tore the building down. And whenever it did, they cleared all this out, and it was an empty concrete floor, basically, for many years. And then a guy built this new roof on it. I say new. Yeah. Built this roof on it in about 1971. Now, here is the back of the original building. We've squared it off. There was a window there at one point, but the building would have stopped here. This whole building was torn down. These are the supports that held up the roof originally. So anyway, a guy came in here and he rebuilt the roof, and then he put this corrugated metal up as the decking, and then he poured tar all over it.
Yeah.
So it was an old built-up roof. Or is that what, did they say it was built up? Is that what they call it?
Yep.
So anyway, we bought this building many years ago, and it's always had leaks in it. And so you can see we've got all kinds of stuff in here. So for years, we've been playing the game where you strategically place things in the building so that they don't get rained on whenever the roof leaks. And we've got up there and messed with it and messed with it and messed with it. And Donnie went to Florida and got some roof coating for it and everything. And we coated the roof with that stuff, that elastomeric.
Lasted a couple years.
And it worked all right for a couple of years, but the leaks slowly come back because it's basically washing that stuff off the roof. And it's about a 9,000 square foot roof. Ron says, the party can start. I have arrived. Yep, thank you, Ron. We needed 2 Ronnies. Acid Rain says, use Flex Seal. Yeah, we were going to get one of the things like to slap on the side of the boat. And so the problem is there's tar up there. So if you put a coating on it, the heat heats the tar up and makes it split again, which rips the rubber coating, and you got all kinds of issues. So the proper way to do it, and it's fairly flat. There is a little bit of a fall. Remember, we were talking about doing metal, but I don't think it would have been a good idea. There's a little bit of a fall, and the way to do it, the right roof is to put a TPO roof on it. And the problem with that is it's pretty expensive. Oh, we've got another Ronald here. Ronald Wilson, what's up, guys? Hello from Bullhead City, Arizona. There's 3 Ronnies in the video now. Woohoo! We're like Tiggers. We're all alike. Dan's racing. Hi guys. Hey Dan, how you doing, man?
The problem with the tar up there, it will blister anything you put on top of it.
Yeah.
So you got to put
Yeah.
a cover board over top of all of it, and then you put the TPO down,
Yeah.
and it's just very labor intensive and very expensive to do.
Yeah.
But we finally made it happen. We called in a couple favors, and we got it.
We were able to get some supplies for a reduced rate, and we made it. Ron says, "That's me, Tigger Ron." Exactly. We're like Tiggers. We're all the same, really. We were able to get some supplies for. So basically, if you call a roofing company, they say, "Okay, here's the supply cost. Here's the labor cost," but we can't afford that. It's just what it comes down to. I mean, we're talking big freaking money. I mean, we're talking $60,000 quotes and stuff like that. You know, I mean, and I can't pay that for a roof. You know, we're not made of money.
Yeah.
So then you look at the invoice and it's okay. Well, the actual roofing is 10 grand. But if we can find the roofing where it's like second rolls that people had extra stuff, Ron said I was going to guess 50K. Believe me, Ron, we did not pay 50K, but yeah, that's some of the quotes look like that. And you find that some of the TPO and it's still new, and we was able to buy that much cheaper. You know, so we got that, and then we had a couple people. Acid Rain says inflation sucks. Yeah. We had a couple people helping us that are in the business where they know what stuff should cost and they can get their hands on the labor and stuff like that. They know what they're doing. So long story short, we were able to buy a bunch of the materials to get the cost significantly down. And then we were able to get, to basically cut out some middlemen on the labor and get the roof guys up here that know what they're doing, you know, and we were able to get it done this week. So as soon as we got it done, Ron said, could always pave the roof with vanity tops. That might help. Yeah, if we put all drains in all of them. They got the roof done Friday. And Friday night it whimpered a little bit and rained just a little bit. And Saturday here came the hell. So hopefully it didn't damage the whole freaking roof. But
we had 90-mile-an-hour winds down here. And,
yep.
It stayed strong up there. So
yeah,
that helped us.
So it came down. I mean, I'm telling you, in Rock Hill, it was like a biblical hailstorm. I mean, it was as bad as it gets. Well, it could always be worse, but it was really bad. I mean, it was the worst hail I've ever seen in my life. But it was only for a few minutes. But and it came down here pretty good too. Lots of water, lots of wind, and there is no leaks.
There's a lot smaller hail here though.
Ronald said, damn, 90 miles per hour, that's worse than the monsoons we get here. Yep, 90 miles an hour. Yeah. Thomas says, greetings.
There's a weather station within 2 blocks of us.
Yeah.
So that was pretty accurate.
Yeah.
The hail here, though, was pea size, and in Rock Hill, it was golf ball size. So
yeah.
We're hoping it didn't tear the roof up. But
Dan said we had tornadoes here in northwest Iowa. Galaxian says, locust coming next. Galaxian, I don't know, maybe, buddy. Ron says, congrats on the job well done. Well, we can't really take any of the credit. We didn't do much of nothing.
Nope, I didn't do nothing. Made a couple phone calls.
Yep, Galaxian says it's the end of the world.
And,
I hope not.
Obviously, we got the materials rounded up, but
yeah.
Other than that, we didn't do much.
We had some guys that showed up. So we know a gentleman that actually does roofs, but he doesn't do it here. He does it far away, you know. And so we were able basically to get one of his crews to come down here and do the labor. And these guys showed up. They were professional. They knew what they were doing. They didn't cut any corners. On the back of this building, the roof's a little exposed to the wind. They went well, you tell them, Donnie, about how they did the perimeter. If some of the roofing guys are listening, they might want to hear that.
Every 6 inches on center on the screws, and then every 10 foot in, and every 5 foot ran a 10-foot strip of screws.
Yeah.
So the screws every 5 foot on center, and every 6 inches on center.
Yeah.
All the way around the perimeter of this thing.
Yeah.
So they're, I would have thought it was overkill personally, but they're telling me that's what it needs.
Yep.
That's what they did.
Yep. All right, Ronald, we'll see you later. Ronald, one of the Rons had the jet.
All right. Well, let's go ahead and give them an announcement.
Unit said Donnie needs a VR tuber avatar. We don't know what that means.
The announcement is, we're gonna start a new series.
Uh-huh.
I've got a piece of property that I'm gonna do from start to finish. There's no septic, there's no water source, there's no power source, there's no livable structure, there's none of that.
It's just open land.
We're gonna start it from start to finish and, see what we can do with it.
So we're gonna start running videos Tuesday. You wanna do them Tuesday?
Yeah, we're going to.
We're gonna start running videos Tuesday of our new piece of property. And it's, like I said, it's undeveloped. Donnie's gonna go from zero to hero, all the way to people living in it. Ron says, so better now that it's repaired than the old church building with the roof problems. The old church building with the roof problems. What's that?
The old church building, yes.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Absolutely.
Oh, and then another gentleman said, did you buy that church? No, we did not.
We did not buy it.
YouTube TV says, looking forward to more smoke detector beeps. Coming soon, YouTube TV.
Yeah.
And then the guy said, a gentleman said, Wells to wire. Nice. Exactly. Glaxian says, beep. Donnie, you don't know, but at the same time that we're doing that crap with the smoke detectors, the reason I kept saying you have to mention it is because there's like a meme going around where everybody's talking about stupid people don't realize like why their smoke detectors beeping. They think that it's, blah, blah, blah. So it's kind of a funny thing right now. So,
Y'all haven't noticed, I don't watch no news, and I don't watch any damn, no kind of social media stuff. I ain't on none of that, so.
okay, so our announcement is Tuesday, new series. Now we have done, what was our first series that we did, Donnie?
That was throwing that boy out and putting that new trailer over there.
Yep, was us putting a mobile home on a piece of property. We did it from start to finish on that one. And what was our second series? Do you remember?
That was that was probably, was it Jailhouse?
I think it was the coffee house over here.
Oh, the grocery store.
Yep, the grocery store. And then what was our third series?
That would have been the flower shop.
The flower shop next door. What was our fourth series?
That would have been the jailhouse.
Okay, what was our fifth series?
That would have been the convenience store.
Convenience store. What convenience store?
Convenience store to the mobile home.
Oh, yeah, the convenience store to the motorhome.
Yeah.
Glaxon. I can't recall the last time I learned something useful from the news source anyway, so you're not missing anything.
Exactly. Yeah, that would have been the convenience store. And now we're in Texas and
Yeah.
we're going to the sixth one.
The sixth one is what the one we're doing starting Tuesday. So we've done a lot of full, productions on buildings from start to finish. So,
Yeah, we'll try to do it a little bit different this time, see what we can come up with.
Aston Rain says this beats Fox News any day. It sure does.
Yeah.
All right. So what other updates do you want to give them, Donnie?
What other updates? We still need Milwaukee as a sponsor.
Oh, Kevin says, are you going to be at the Jefferson Festival on May 4th? I'm planning on bringing my truck to the car show.
Yes, I'll be here.
My brother Donnie will be here, so come and meet him.
I'll be around somewhere. What kind of truck you gonna have? I'll make sure I go find it.
Unit says Donnie is a better news source. Yeah, we're not trying to get money out of you.
All we try to do is get you to give us a thumbs up.
Yeah, come on, it's free, people. Come on now, come on, people. Why can't you give us the thumbs up? Look, oh Lord, there's 32 people in here, and there's only 16 thumbs. Oh God, why are they doing this to us? Oh, people are leaving now. Like I started a come on people thing.
Oh well.
All right, so we're very happy that the building is not leaking. Jurassic Park. Ron keeps making a joke about you don't want to hear it.
Okay.
Come on, people.
Yeah, I'll be here at Mayfest.
I guess we could tell them about the new things in town here. Chris says hello from MA. MA, that's Maine.
Hello,
No, that's ME. MA would be Massachusetts.
Hello, how are you?
Can't be Missouri.
New things in town. Oh, we got a sub shop, y'all.
We have a actual sub shop. You're not gonna believe it.
Sub shop all the way.
Okay, Kevin says it's a Mint 95 F-150 short bed regular cab. Bring it on down, Kev.
All right, I'll see you. I'll find it. But there's usually only about 10 cars.
Acid Rain thinks it's a makeup channel. Chris says that's Massachusetts. Thank you, Chris. Matt says hello from London, UK.
Hello, UK. The sub shop.
We have a sub shop in town. It's called Meg's Deli. Ran by Meg. Tell them what happened, Donnie.
The first, she opened on like a Tuesday, right? She ran out of meat on Wednesday. Or was it Thursday? No, it was Wednesday. It was Wednesday.
3 times in the first week.
She ran out again on Thursday. And she ran out again on Friday and had to damn shut down for Saturday and Sunday.
She couldn't get another delivery, so she shut the damn doors and said, "See y'all Monday."
Then,
the girl opened up a sandwich shop and had so many people. People are putting up videos and stuff on Facebook, and the lines out the damn door, and just
sold out every day.
selling out of meat because she didn't want to over order and everything. Yeah, so we're proud of that because she's been working on getting that place ready for a while, and she kind of did it the right way and went slow and paid her way as she went. And
That's the old jailhouse, if anybody's wondering.
yeah, it's now a sandwich shop. So we're hoping that does real well for her. She seems to be doing really well so far. So
We got that. We got a coffee shop. We got a hair salon. We got a boutique.
mm-hmm.
And we got a film studio, or like a portrait studio. We got a tumble house,
Yes,
and we got that's in
that's
town.
it. Yeah.
And then there's a parts house in town, and there's a bait and tackle store, and there's a seafood restaurant, and there's a Allstate
And a laundromat now.
laundromat now, and the telephone company,
Yep.
and 2 gas stations.
Yep. We're high on the hog now, people. We got about everything you need.
Yep. If we just had a grocery store, or a Walmart, or a hardware store, or paint store, or a lawyer's office, or
We don't need a lawyer's office or a Walmart.
okay, well, it was thought. Be a lot easier than driving 40 miles to go get something. Well, it's actually about 45 miles. You gotta go round trip. You got to come back eventually.
Acid Rain said there's no strip bar.
No strip bar.
Thomas says you don't want a Walmart.
I don't want a Walmart.
I'm not an elitist. I used to go to Walmart all the time. I'm getting sick of it. Nothing wrong with people that shop at Walmart. I'm just saying I get sick of going in Walmart.
I ain't been in a Walmart in a long time.
They said there's a boutique shop. They want to know when they get your lingerie pics, Donnie.
They don't sell lingerie.
Galaxian gave you a $5 beep tip.
Woohoo! Thanks, Black.
Kevin says say no to Walmart.
They sell keychains and pens, ink pens, and like them little things that you pull out for your badges at work. They sell that, and they sell, I think they got some earrings over there, but it's mostly ink pens and badges, badge reels, and keychains and stuff like that.
They said they want to know when you're going to rename the town to Donnie Town.
I'm not renaming the town Donnytown. I'm not naming it Lionsville. I'm not naming it none of that stuff. I like it just the way it is.
It was called Miller's Store.
Miller's Store way back in the day.
And then the town got together and they decided that they wanted to call it Jefferson after Thomas Jefferson.
Hey, now, that's something else we can touch on. They say that this town was incorporated in 1904.
Yep.
Well, hell, we got post mail from the damn town in the damn 1890s. So somebody's messed up somewhere.
I've got a letter from like 1850 from Jefferson, South Carolina, and they say that the town was incorporated in 1904.
Something don't make sense.
Thomas says maybe a street name. We don't do it for the public recognition, folks. We do it to inspire other people.
Yep.
Save your town.
Save your town, you little town, go out and damn work your ass off 7 days a week and try to make something of it.
Ron says the name and incorporation of the town is different. No, that's true. But whenever they tell the story, they say that in 1904, this lady came up with the idea to call it Jefferson after Thomas Jefferson. But I've got letters from 1850 from Jefferson, South Carolina. Maybe there was another Jefferson, but I don't think so. I think it's from this town. And I've got postmarked ones from Jefferson, South Carolina, from the post office here in town from like the late 1800s. So the story don't add up. But I wasn't there. I hate to say that they're not telling that the story's wrong. I don't know. Ron, I agree. He said, don't be calling her a liar. I agree. I'm not trying to call her a liar. I just don't know. There's this famous story. It's not a story. There's a video. Back before they found the Titanic in the 80s, there was this woman that survived it that used to go around and talk to people at Titanic survivor, Titanic, talks, conventions, whatever. And there's a video of her telling a story, and she said that night, whenever the boat went up, it broke in half. She saw the boat break in half and then go under the water. And that was before they had found the ship. And then some jackass gets up and says, well, of course, that was just a trick that the lights played. We know that the boat didn't actually break in half. Now, he was telling that old woman, and she didn't know what she's talking about when she was there and saw it happen in the water that night, right? And then, of course, they find the ship and it's broken in half. So I always think about that. I don't know for sure. I wasn't here when they named the town, but I'm just saying. Something funny going on. I don't know. I'm not trying to say the ship didn't break in half. I'm just saying.
Something weird.
So, anyway.
What else? The cows are fine. They made it right through the storm.
Yep.
The goats are fine at the house.
No trees fell on the fence. We checked all that.
Done checked it today.
We did have one building where, unfortunately, a bunch of rainwater blew under the door, but the roof didn't leak.
The roof did not leak.
So none of the roofs are leaking, including this one. Finally, Donnie's.
Stop saying that. I got knocked on every damn thing around here.
Very superstitious.
He's wanting to say that stuff. I got to knock on wood every time he says it, just to make sure it don't happen tonight. It might start, but as of right now, we're good. What else? What else do we do?
If anybody has any questions, if any of you new people who got here late, shoot, Donnie will answer them.
Yeah, and if you missed the announcement.
Yes.
New series.
We have a new series starting.
On Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Mobile home, a piece of property from start to finish, and it's bare piece of property, no utilities, no nothing on it.
Kevin said it must have been a lot worse down there. I was here in Jonesville, South Carolina.
It was pretty bad down here.
Yeah. North Hanksman said, good family, both this channel and the arcade repair is great stuff. Thank you, North Hanksman. We appreciate that.
We had probably 7 or 8 roads in the immediate area that was blocked.
Thank you, Thomas. We appreciate it, man.
And they was blocked pretty bad with trees. That one place I come through earlier, it had probably a block worth of trees laid down. Solid trees just everywhere on the road. It looked like it took them a while to get that one opened up.
Galaxian said I had to dig so Ronnie had to dig the septic tank with a shovel. No, that's not going to happen on this new series. I'm not going to dig the septic tank with the shovel.
We have done that, though. Go back and look at one of what did we film that?
The Mucho Caca Abajo.
Yeah. Did we film that?
Tell them that story. It's on video. It's on our first series. If you go back to some of our first videos on this channel, Michael gave you a $5 like tip. Thank you, Michael. That was very nice of you.
We're building this house, or mobile home, whatever you want to call it. And one of the guys is going to the bathroom and everything's going good.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden we see it. It's starting to back up. We run outside.
So we're installing a mobile home where there was an old one, right? And these two like hoarders were living in it. They moved the mobile home, so we hook up the new one to the septic. Okay.
Still on it?
I think we're still on. Let's see here. It says live. I think we're still on. Somebody about broke up for us. Okay, go ahead.
The commode starts backing up.
Uh-huh.
So we go out there and we find out that the septic line has been crushed at some point.
Yeah.
So we got to dig it up.
But the guys in the bathrooms, so Donnie starts yelling, "Mucho caca abajo."
Yeah, it was bad. But
Anyway.
it's on video, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
That was a rough one.
Mucho caca abajo. Okay, so I guess I shouldn't keep saying that.
Eat dinner tonight.
Yeah, I keep saying I shouldn't probably keep saying that like that.
God almighty. That was a bad day.
We apologize for the mucho caca. Look, I'm just going to act like I didn't say it. Okay, so moving right along, not talking about leaking septic systems.
Yeah, we have done a little bit of everything on these series here.
Unit gave you $2 and he says he wants to see feet pics. Unit, this is not that type of channel. We do not do that. Hillbilly says contractors.
This one's pretty rough. This one's going to be something out of the ordinary. It's like way out there. It's going to be bad. It'll be real bad. But we'll get it. We hope.
Yeah.
It's going to be a good series. Y'all will like it.
Mm-hmm.
It's worse than we've ever done before.
Uh-huh.
Don't want to give too much away. It's going to be good.
Ron gave you a $10 tip and said, "Pay your dang internet bill." Hey, we just told you there was a big storm that came through, Ron. I mean, come on, people.
Thank you, Ron.
It's a big storm. Sean said he hopes it needs a few sinks. Hey, Sean. Hey, tell your wife you're our favorite poster, Sean. You and Nate. You guys just had to fight it out.
It does need a sink. Yeah, it needed a sink.
Uh-huh. Yeah. It was one of them over. Yeah, one of them. We'll save that one for it right there.
Yeah. The blue one. Y'all, I tell everybody I got one blue one, right?
Yeah.
I have one blue sink. And, that was the thing. People say, "You got this?" I got a blue one, messing with them, right? The damn lady bought it.
Yep.
I couldn't believe it.
We had one blue sink and they bought it from us.
Bought it from me. Damn, I wish I wouldn't have told that lady.
So you may wonder about the sinks. You probably all know the story of Lion Sink Emporium if you didn't see that video.
We got a hotel, we're putting them all in.
Yeah. We still sell them frequently. People from everywhere around town. Galaxian says couple cans of spray paint and you'll have more blue sinks. True. That's a good idea. I didn't even think of that, but you're right. We have people travel from miles around because they know that Lion Sink Emporium is where all the sinks are located. And so they'll show up and they pick through them a little bit. And the thing is, we don't move them for them. Yeah. So they come in and they go, "Oh, great. There's hundreds of sinks. Okay, so I need this size. Look at all the ones I have to choose from." So they look at the first one and they go, I don't like that one. Let me move that one. And they pick it up and the thing weighs 40 pounds. And they set it to the side. And then they look at the second one and they go, "That one has a very light scratch right here." And we're getting people texting us and stuff. They'll say, "That one has a very light scratch. I don't know that I want that one. Let me look at this one." And they move it and it's like 40 pounds. So then they get to the point where they don't want to move anymore, so they just take the third one. So they don't look through too many of them. They're too heavy.
Too heavy.
Ron said video. We'll go take over it. I think we're back. Okay, we keep having people calling, so we've got to go ahead and end this one. But I hope you've enjoyed it. We were just telling you about our new series. Your internet is broke, yeah. We're just telling you about our new series, but we'll see you soon. And make sure to tune in Tuesday. We'll try to come back live whenever we can, but not today, but we'll see whenever we can.
Thank you.
Thank y'all. See you next time.